So I had to talk about this story when I saw it. This is an open-ended question to you all. Would you purchase this for the sticker price they're asking? Keep that in mind as I report to you what I think is an astronomically crazy price to pay for a single frickin' pineapple. Nonetheless, the story goes like this. Out in Southern California, at a produce store, there is a pineapple, a specialty pineapple, that's selling for $395.99. Yes, you heard that. You don't get any more than this one pineapple for $395. So almost $400 for a pineapple. Now, before I get into the nitty-gritty details, would you all purchase a pineapple at the grocery store for $395? Would you do that? Some people are saying no, they would not do that. That's insane. Well, apparently there's an appetite in the market for this. Apparently this is a ruby reddish pineapple on the outside and it's yellowish on the inside. And this is being sold by Melissa's Produce out in Southern California. And apparently this took years and years of research to create this pineapple like this. And so there's only a limited amount of these pineapples that were being sold in China. But Del Monte, big ass fruit producer who sells a lot of different fruits, they decided they were going to bring over a limited supply to the United States this year. And so they're selling it. I think they only have about 15 of these, 15 or 18 pineapples. They're selling each one for $395. Now, my first thought when I saw this story was, I would only purchase this pineapple for $300, almost $400, if it cured some type of disease I had. Then it would be worth, purchasing $400 for a pineapple. But you gotta stop and think. If this pineapple doesn't magically cure you of anything, it's just some novelty item that you can say you had, you purchased and ate. Is that worth $400 a pop at a grocery store? For me, I'm going to go with no, not really. I couldn't see myself doing it. It's probably somebody said it's probably very delicious, the pineapple. It probably is very delicious. But I don't think it's $400 delicious worth. I'll just stick with the regular one for like $4. Yeah, no added other 2 zeros on the end of that, please. Can you imagine? You're thinking maybe in the grocery store, maybe the pricing is off. It can't be $395. No, you get up to the cashier and they tell you, no, it's $395. Now, if you only have a few of these pineapples in stock, somebody is bound to go into that grocery store, steal that puppy, and not pay anything for it. Yeah. Run in and grab it and run out. Yeah, they got the $395 pineapple for free. This is why, this is the kind of things like that create crime as well. Because when you have an item that is vastly overpriced for what it is, then opportunists, thieves, those type of individuals will come into places and steal things like that. and either resell it or eat it themselves. Yeah. So it's preposterous that a $400 pineapple exists, that it's actually being sold in America, but yes. And apparently there's a huge market for specialty exotic fruits in America right now. So if that's something that growers want to look into, I think that that's something that you might find profitable. They mentioned Oshie strawberries, Honeycrisp apples. Yeah, Honeycrisp apples are very popular. That wasn't an apple growing up when I was a child. You never heard about Honeycrisp apples. That's very popular. So they say consumers are willing to pay a little bit more for specialty type of fruits. I haven't seen the Oshie strawberries. They say the Sumo citrus. I've seen that. It's like a huge orange with a tiny like ball connected to it. It's like a sumo kind of thing. Big outer body, small kind of head frame. Yeah. I haven't tried a sumo orange yet, but I'm going to try one. They say it's quite tasty. So these specialty fruits, a lot of Americans are buying them. They like how they taste. They're new to the market. A lot is to like research to splice different fruits. So yeah, I don't know. You won't tell me what you think. I'm not gonna pay $400 for a pineapple though. I don't care how much research went into it. I got a budget. I got rent to pay, car note to pay. That's too much. $400 for a pineapple. It's like, unless you're gonna cure me and make me, you know, Popeye the Sailor Man or Wonder Woman, Superman, something. For $400, you gotta do something. You can't just be tasting good. Because, I'll eat $400 worth of a pineapple in like an hour. Yeah. So, I would imagine somebody probably would buy it though. In all honesty, I would imagine somebody would buy a pineapple for $400. You gotta think, they wouldn't have set that price if nobody was willing to pay for it. It's the old adage of supply and demand. If there's limited supply, which there's only about 15 or 18 of these pineapples in America, they brought them over from China. It's a limited supply in China. So if there's a limited supply, then it stands to reason that people would pay that much for having one of only 15 in the entire country. Now, I don't know if they have seeds, because if it has seeds, you can regrow them. So it might be a seedless pineapple. I don't know. Most pineapples, I think, are seedless. It's crazy. It's crazy. You say you couldn't afford that. Yeah, it's crazy. No, I couldn't afford it either. Not for one pineapple. I'd have to buy a whole pineapple farm for $400. They'd have to sell me a farm for that much. You know. But in Southern California, it's very bougie out there. People have a lot of money, and people that have a lot of money don't always spend it responsibly. Sometimes people are just reckless. They feel like, hey, I got a lot of money, I can spend a lot of money. So, it's not my particular ballpark range of what I'm willing to spend on a pineapple, but it's Southern California. Somebody would be willing to spend it. That's for sure. So I just thought I'd bring that to you all. The $400 pineapple out in Southern California. Yeah, it's unique. But I'm not paying $400 for a unique pineapple. Yeah, get out of here. That's not gonna happen.